the summit house of Pikes Peak, which you can barely see from Ivy Wild and Skyway because of Cameron Cone. Big peak in the foreground. It's Thursday morning. It's about 6 a.m. Feels like the weather's been very favorable for the firefight, aside for some really gusty winds yesterday. Cheyenne Mountain to the south-southwest. Pikes Peak. Now I'm looking due north at the fire area. You can see there's a lot of activity in these northwest neighborhoods. It's where the fire jumped out of the national forest and began to include neighborhoods within city limits on Tuesday night. That's the smoke that we see this morning. It's all actively burning right now. If you look back at the videos, it all started, and photos for that matter, it all started over here. And I have not seen this area. I'm sure it's all black char. But from this vantage point, it looks like what would otherwise be outside the context of this wildfire would be some kind of very interesting and dramatic burn going on up here. It's crazy to think that in relative terms, this is a good situation. Here's downtown, which has been completely shrouded in previous mornings. You can actually see the buildings clearly over Motor City. Interesting note, we do have a power plant right in the middle of our city, which I personally prefer to the idea of hiding it somewhere far away so that people don't have to think about where their energy comes from. It's the Drake power plant. Just in the 3 minutes I've been up here, this has gotten much worse. It's probably hitting new things to burn. So it's dark smoke. It's obviously coming from behind that ridge. I can only imagine how big that might be. Most of the news coverage is coming off Woodman Road and Garden of the Gods Road, or it's Austin Bluffs, I think, over on that side of I-25, but they moved incident command away from the west side of I-25 at Coronado High School over to the University of Colorado at Colorado Springs, which is a bit more north and definitely farther east away from the fire.